This is video 3 of 11 entitled Powell Valley, Tennessee Tour. This third video continues going up Highway 63 to Harrogate. And on each of these videos, in case you came into this one later than the others, I'll bring you up to date on what I'm doing. I started these videos at Jacksboro Station, and the 11 videos takes over 2 hours to view. The reason being, there's no gaps in the trip. I used a GoPro with a 64 gig SD card, and rather than to use the battery power of the GoPro, I ran a line in from the automobile to the GoPro, so the GoPro is using the power from the automobile. So running out of battery is not a factor. The only thing would be the 64 gig SD card would run out of space. It's amazing how the technology has increased, because the SD card is one of those little micro 64 gig SD cards. And I did a video coming from North Carolina just to see how much time I could get on that card. And it will record approximately 4.5 hours of 1980 1020p high definition video, which is just absolutely mind-boggling when you think back of how things used to be. So anyway, we're going up Highway 63. A lot of the things that I'll be saying is probably a repeat of what I said in earlier videos, but I'm sure that these videos will probably be viewed not sequentially, but every now and then. So that's why I keep saying things over and over. This video 3 of 11 will take us all the way to Harrogate and the crossroads of Highway 25E, and we'll be turning right toward Tazewell. But we'll go to the first traffic light and turn left, which will take us back on, I guess it's Old 63, because if we were on Old 63, which is to the right of this newer 63, we would come into that traffic light, go across 25E, and continue on up Powell Valley. Excuse me. That 25E goes to Sneedville. But we will not be going through Sneedville. My first plan, well, I might as well admit it. My plan was to do this video all the way on 63 to Sneedville. But I wasn't using my GPS. I had checked the map, and on that part of Highway 63, I've only been on that 3 or 4 times. This truck right here, I don't know what he was doing. He was on the side just getting it down through there, and I passed him. And the times that I went up through there on 63 going to Sneedville, I figured that I had remembered how to go. And the road cuts to the Highway 63 cuts sharp left. And in one of the videos, I'll show you where that happens. Okay, rather than turning left, because I wasn't on my GPS, I went straight. So I got on, I guess it's a state highway, and came into Tazewell. So I just decided to do this video, and I got back on 25E, came into to Harrogate, and then exited off of 25E onto the road that goes to Jonesville, Virginia, and went over into Cumberland Gap. And then out of Cumberland Gap, I came an old road. It's really a bad road. It's narrow, but you'll see it. And it came through Arthur. And we'll, let's see where we're at. Okay, right here, the old Highway 63 comes across the highway here, and then you can go on down through there, and you'll go through Arthur, and you'll cross a railroad. A lot of people are probably not familiar that a major railroad comes across or goes, there's a bridge that goes across the railroad track up here. But when I get over into Cumberland Gap, I'll show you the tunnel where that railroad goes through Cumberland Gap, under the mountain, over into Middlesboro, Kentucky. And when we get there, I don't know the video that it's on, but it's part of the 11 videos. There's 11 videos in this series. As we continue up 63, and if you're only interested in seeing the, there's no use apologizing for jabbering. I mean, I've got to put an audio track on this, so, you know, I'm enjoying the scenery with you. I've seen this part of Highway 63 many a time, but when I do these videos and I come back, and I play the video as I do the audio in my computer room, I always enjoy watching the video because I always see things that I didn't see in real time. It gives you an opportunity to, and I tell you something that you can do. This, I don't want to get jabbering so much I don't tell you exactly where we're at. We're coming close to the road where you'd cut left to go over into Arthur, and it'll be the road that we'll come back out on after I go through, and that's not it right there. You can go over to the old 63 because now old 63 is to the left. But I tell you what you can do. Okay, you saw that white car go by. This video and this GoPro is recording 60 frames per second. And you can try it. When one of those automobiles go by, you can stop the video, and you could recognize who was driving the automobile. I know that's amazing. Of course, if they've got tinted windshields, you can't see it. But you can try it. This GoPro is just, I mean, it's phenomenal what it'll do. And can you imagine taking 60 photographs or 60 frames per second, which will slow down a lot of things. So as a vehicle goes by, you can stop it, and sometimes you can see who's in the driver's seat. Now I've got everybody stopping the video to see. I enjoy doing these road videos, and I've got to confess that it's really a lazy photographer's way of doing a YouTube video, because when you do a video, right here, let's see, not there, but this road right here is the old 63. If you turn left here, that'll go over around and go through Arthur. But when you do these road videos, they are so easy to do because you eliminate all the editing. So you can just put it up into your compiler. And the way I do when I come back in is I do the audio portion. So these type of videos are fairly easy to do, and most of my high volume videos on my YouTube account are road videos because that's what people want to see. They're not that interested in hearing anything that I have to say. So what I'm doing now is just filling up the audio portion of this video. Now, up here is where we come back when we come through Arthur from Cumberland Gap. We'll come back out on 63, and then we'll be going on 63 going west, working our way back to where we started these videos at Jacksboro Station. This bridge that we're going to go across, see where it's at. Well, maybe I'm right here. This bridge goes across the railroad track that goes through Arthur. And down at the bottom of the hill, if you look off to the left, if you've been up through here, you've seen the church that sits there. It's got the cross built into the brick. That's Arthur. And you cut left right here at this intersection, and you can go down into Arthur. You can go to Cumberland Gap that way, but I'll be coming back out on Highway 63 at that intersection after we go through Cumberland Gap. To the left, you can see Lincoln Memorial University going this way, and you can see much more of LMU as we come back on 25E. As we top the hill coming back, you can see some of the new buildings. They've started a medical school. I've been told that it's going to be one of the top schools. That grammar school to the right is Livesey. You can start to see some of the buildings over there on the left of LMU. We'll go up to the crossroads. We'll cut right and go to the traffic sign and cut left, which will be the part of Highway 63 that most people have never seen, and I've only been on it, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, and I'm almost positive that I have never done a video up through there, but I can't be absolutely sure because I have recorded so many of these videos. I know that I'm going down roads that I've been down before, and you can see the traffic up there on Highway 63. And I can't remember exactly where these videos end, so if I'm jabbering and it ends, it's just going to cut me off in mid-sentence, but we'll pick it back up on the next video. So we're getting ready to come out on 25E. This is the road that goes to Tazewell, and we'll come back on this road coming from Tazewell when we come in the back way. Of course, we're going into the sun, and you can see the complexity of the video change, but it kind of gives it an artistic look with the... Okay, we're going to stop at the traffic light. Now, if we went right, we would be on Old Highway 63. So I'm going to call Highway 63 on this side, on the east side of 25E, Old 63. And we wait for the light to change. And see, I've been through here umpteen times, but I haven't been down this road more than 4 or 5 times. And you may have never been on this road and live in the area and never been on Highway 63 on the other side of 25E. Now we're going east. If we were going to Sneedville, which I had planned to do, this Highway 63 will take you all the way to Speedville. I'm getting all goofed up. Sneedville, not Speedville. We went through Speedville, and we're going, I meant Sneedville. I don't use a script. I just turn these things on and start talking. So when I said Speedville, I meant Sneedville. This road will take you to Sneedville. And, of course, Sneedville's famous for the Melungeons. This would make a great motorcycle ride. And most people who ride motorcycles have probably been up through here. But this is beautiful country. Powell Valley is one of the prettiest places in the world. And most people will agree. You know, if you've been in the military, you've been all over the world, as I have, and you've seen a lot of pretty things. But when you come back home and you look at this valley, it's as pretty as anything you've seen anywhere in the world. So consider these videos a promotion of Powell Valley. And when I do these videos, I always think, there comes an ups truck, I always think of people who are watching these videos that's never been in this area that may be enticed to come and see Powell Valley on one of their vacation trips. This is in East Tennessee. I think Sneedville is in Hancock County. So I don't know where the Claiborne County line is, but we're in Claiborne County. And Tazewell is the county seat of Claiborne County. As we continue on Highway 63, I know this video is getting ready to end down here shortly. Beautiful day. It's the 21st of September, 2018, when I did this video, and I think it's getting ready to end. See you on video 4.